guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you a little tutorial on this look. It's really easy, and I'm also going to give you like my first impressions review on the new Kylie Cosmetics Burgundy palette. I was super excited to go online and get this because these are my kind of colors. Like, stop it. This is what they look like. They're absolutely stunning. They're warm. They're gorgeous. I knew just from looking at them, I at least had to try them out. I did see a lot of reviews on her first palette which were kind of like, everybody had a different opinion about the palette, but I haven't seen too many reviews on this one just because I wanted to buy it and I wanted to kind of get my own opinion first before I like watched anyone's videos. Again, like I said, this is the only palette that I purchased from her. Love that she did the teardrops to kind of match the palette. I think that's really creative and it has a nice little touch to it. I also love the eyes. This packaging is really nice. Okay, it is cardboard, but it's not like flimsy cardboard. It is really nice. This one does not have a mirror. It does just say Kylie. But one thing that I did figure out while filming this and like playing with it, tossing it around, being so excited, is these actually pop out and they're magnetic. So if you wanted to take all of these out and put them into a magnetic palette with a mirror, you totally could. But personally for me, I don't really mind that there's not a mirror in here. I mean, it's nice to have a mirror in the palette, but if it doesn't have it and the eyeshadows are good, I really don't mind because usually I'll have another mirror somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? So this eyeshadow palette was $42, and I also did get a lip kit. I really wanted to try this one out. This one's in the shade Pumpkin, and I'm going to talk about this lip kit in just a few moments after the eyeshadow palette. So it is $42, but you get 9 shadows. If you kind of do the math on that, it's about $4 or $5 a piece, which is really not a bad deal. I did see it with her last palette that there was a lot of issues with like the formula of the shimmery eyeshadows. I don't really remember the mattes, but I remember seeing that the shimmery eyeshadows were the ones that people were complaining about the most. So when I got this palette, I was kind of nervous. I didn't know what to really expect, but I really like it. I think this is a really great palette. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. I did pay for this myself. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you that this palette is definitely worth the money. I think it is so much fun. If you love warm colors like this, you would love this palette. It is just so beautiful. The one thing it is missing for me personally, we all know that I get a little specific when it comes to palettes. But for me, the only two things that I wish were in here were a black and a vanilla shade, but it's totally fine because I do have this deep brown in here, which I love for this palette. And the reason why I like to have like a vanilla shade in a palette is to set my primer so that when I go in with these shadows, it doesn't stick and doesn't like not blend as well. So that's the only thing that kind of sucks, but you can always take your face powder or vanilla eyeshadow and just set your eye. So that's what I did today. I used one of my Natasha Denona eyeshadows and I just set the lid and I was good to go. The mattes in this eyeshadow palette blend so well, you guys. They blend so well and they look so beautiful. I don't know if she like amped up the formula of these, but they are absolutely phenomenal. I love them. I think they are so stunning. So here are a few of the matte shades. This one is one of my favorites. I absolutely love this color in a matte shade, and then you also have this orange right here. You guys know I just love these colors. I'll show you right here. That's barely me doing anything. Like I said, these blend really, really well. And now going into the shimmer shades, this one is the one that I have on in the inner corner of my lid, and I really like it. Again, it's so pigmented. Look at that. I mean, holy crap. Beautiful. So with this one, I did apply with a brush and with my fingers. The fingers did put a little bit more product onto the lid, but I liked using my brush as well. It was just convenient for me. I didn't mess with this shade or this shade today. These were the only two I didn't really mess with very much. I did use this one as my highlight underneath my brow. It's not a super light highlight, but I do like it. I think if you're a little bit more fair, you're not really going to like it as a brow bone highlight because it's going to be a little bit too dark. But I think if you're in medium to deep skin tones, I think I don't want to flick you off, but I think you're really going to enjoy this shade to highlight. It's a little bit different. It is a little bit different. It's kind of like a taupey type of champagne highlight, if that makes any sense. It's different, but it worked. I mean, if you could see my brow bone, that's all I have underneath. Ooh, we gotta fix this brow hair. That's all I have underneath my brow bone, and that's what's popping and shining and looking good. I like this a lot. If I get a little bit more fair, I probably won't be able to wear it as much, but for now, I do like it. This would also be great like in the inner part of the eye. I do want to dip my finger into this one because it just looks so beautiful. Kind kind of right off the bat is not as intense. My opinion with these two, this one right here, this gold color right here is definitely more intense than this one, but this still is very, very pretty. I feel like this shade has a little bit more shimmer to it and really pops that out you more. I just really like this palette. I had so much fun using it today. It really made me excited, and these are the kind of looks that I love. Something like a sunset, very blown out. I don't need a wing liner, and I love colors like this one to really go low on my lower lash line and smoke it out just so it pops really nicely. And then I want to quickly move on to the Kylie lip kit in pumpkin. So I have not purchased a lip kit in a while. Last time I had my lip kits were back when I did my first Kylie Cosmetics video, and I did really like them then. They are a little bit drying, and some of them were patchy in that video. You can go check it out. I'll link it down below. This one I actually have right now mixed with Candy K, but I put pumpkin on first. This formula feels different. It feels a lot more moisturizing, and it's not as drying as the older formulas. I know she's learning as she goes and like switching things up, trying to make it better, and I feel like she's making this formula a lot better. This feels really good on the lips. It feels completely different than the other ones that I have purchased from her. This one feels like the Smashbox liquid lipsticks, and you guys know I love those. So this is pumpkin right here. I did buy the one with the lip liner because I really love this color. I think it's absolutely stunning. The reason why I mixed it with Candy K is because I kind of wanted to tone it down because it didn't really go with the look. So I did mix it with Candy K, but that's what it looks like right there. And when it dries, it's just a gorgeous warm orange, like a really deep brown orange, and I love it. It's so different. I don't have anything like this in my collection. I think it is stunning, and it was really easy to apply again. And like I said, it is so comfortable on the lips. I haven't really been keeping up with the updates of her cosmetic line, so I don't know if she's really amped up the formula, but to me it feels like she has, and I really like this. If this is her new formula, I want to order more shades. So this is probably a super quick video, but I just wanted to pop on here, show you guys a little tutorial, and talk to you about this palette because I was really excited to get it in. I did purchase it. Not sponsored by anyone. You guys know I'm honest with my reviews. I'm not going to tell you I like something if I don't like it, because if I spend my hard-earned money on it and I don't like it, I don't want you to spend your hard-earned money on it and you not like it. So, I mean, just because it doesn't work for me don't mean it's not going to work for you. But you know what I'm saying. You know, I'm trying to look out for you. Let you know what I think. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you want to see the little tutorial that I did, then let's just go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first shade we're going to take is Beach, and we're just going to put this into the crease and buff it all out just to make sure it's nice and blended, because this is going to be our transition shade. Next, we're going to take Penny, which is a really nice orange toned eyeshadow, and we're going to put this a little bit below the Beach shade that we just put on. This is going to help deep it up a little bit and give it a little more dimension. And as you can see, these eyeshadows are blending out so well. They were just so easy to work with. Now I'm taking Burgundy, my favorite shade in the palette. It is absolutely stunning, and this went on the lid so well, you guys. I love these kinds of colors. This really makes brown eyes pop, green eyes will pop, blue eyes will pop. It will just look gorgeous on everyone. Then I'm taking the shade, I think it's Dubai. Yeah, taking the shade Dubai, and I'm going to put this on the inner part of the eye. This is that gold toned eyeshadow. Very, very beautiful. By the way, Kylie does have the names on the back of the eyeshadow palette, so if you're wondering, I am reading them off of the back. I'm going to go back in with Burgundy with a more dense brush, and I'm just going to put this back in that outer V and make sure it really pops. This look is so easy to do. Once I put my lashes on and everything, I just used a Burgundy eyeliner on my waterline, and then I really smoked out that Burgundy on the lower lash line as well. I didn't show it, but I just really smoked it out. And I also took Dubai in the inner part of the eye and connected it with the Burgundy on the outer half of my bottom lash line. As you can see, it's just really popping because I dragged it down pretty low. So that is the eye. Very, very, very simple. And then the lip is the pumpkin lip liner and then the pumpkin liquid lipstick. And you'll see here at the end, I did like the way it looked. I just don't like the lip color and this eye look together. It just didn't sync well for me, so that's why I did put Candy K on top. But it is a really beautiful matte orange, and I absolutely love it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.
You're lighting up my way. I'll be yours till